Continuing coverage now, convicted killer Murdaugh says despite what the jury ruled, he did not kill his wife and son, and now he is appealing their verdict and asking for a new trial so he can clear his name. WSAV's Andrew Davis joining us now live with those details.
Well, Murdaugh is sitting in a South Carolina jail cell for 2 consecutive life sentences, convicted of murdering his son Paul and wife Maggie Murdaugh in 2021. But he says that conviction should be thrown off, detailing in a 132-page brief the reasons why he's innocent and the prosecution and jury got it wrong.
Guilty verdict. Signed by the forelady, 3/2/23.
That was the moment watched around the world. Murdaugh finding out a jury found him guilty of killing his wife and son in cold blood in 2021. Murdaugh has continued to hold firm he's innocent. His 132-page appeal to the South Carolina Supreme Court paints a picture of incompetence by investigators and bias by that court. The appeal says the financial crimes introduced in testimony, 10 witnesses over 6 days, all discussing the millions he stole from his clients, prejudiced that jury against Murdaugh and should have never been allowed in court. This echoes what his defense team said immediately after the verdict.
They won this case the day the judge bought into letting them put every piece of, stealing from kids who lost their mother, from somebody with pancreatic cancer, somebody that's a paraplegic. I mean, all of that 2.5 weeks, by the time they got done with it, it didn't matter about final argument.
This appeal also claims investigators never looked at another suspect in the case, despite DNA evidence that was found under Maggie's fingernails, which may have pointed to someone else. And cell phone data was lost because police did not preserve the evidence correctly. The other main point, tampering by then Colleton County Clerk Becky Hill. The brief says Hill, quote, infected the trial with unfairness so the jury would not be impartial, adding that she pushed them to find Murdaugh guilty, all to help the sales of her book, which she released soon after the trial was finished. Amy Williams was a juror in this case. She told News 3 last month that Hill had nothing to do with her decision to convict Alex.
No, and I never felt that she did anything improper. I don't know how she could have convinced 12 people to, unless she had a magic potion or a wand, or maybe she could twitch her nose like Bewitched. I don't know, but I just couldn't see it happening. I was like, that's insane.
Now, back in January, Judge Jean Toll admitted that Hill was, quote, not completely credible, but there was not enough evidence to grant Murdaugh's initial appeal. Becky Hill now facing 76 counts of misconduct connected to this case. Her hearing is December 19th. The state attorney general's office now has 30 days to file its reply to this appeal. No word yet on when the South Carolina Supreme Court may rule or if more testimony may be necessary. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3 on your